Lewis Hamilton, Toto Wolff risks wrath of Brit with brave Valtteri Bottas admission. Hamilton comfortably secured his fifth world title after beating Ferrari rival Sebastian Vettel by 88 points. The Brit's superb driving in the second part of the season, coupled with the prancing horse's poor upgrades, wedged a clear gap between the two leading teams. Once Bottas' own title chances were dashed, he quickly became a wingman to his teammate. The Finn even surrendered what would have been his only win of the season at the Russian Grand Prix to let Hamilton pass, under the instruction of Wolff. And the Mercedes chief was proud of the job his second driver did, and even claimed Hamilton needed the assistance. "We wouldn't have won the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship without Valtteri," he said. Valtteri, even with his bad luck, did never allow the spirit and the mindset to drop within the organization. He was always capable to maintain the high spirits. "You see, drivers, when they lose the ability to win the championship, the whole thing goes really down the drain. It becomes negative, it becomes dysfunctional. Valtteri until the very end kept us in a positive place." Wolff has also recently admitted that he did not enjoy this year's battle with Ferrari. "It was an unbelievable season," said Wolff at the FIA Awards ceremony on Friday. "Did I enjoy the battle with Ferrari? No, I didn't. It was really tough. But if I look back, I wouldn't have done it any other way. It's what Formula One is all about. It's the pinnacle of motor racing, and you expect your competitors to be very strong. In the end, it makes the end result even more enjoyable." Next news: Wolff, Bottas was key to 2018 dominance. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff claims neither the Drivers' or Constructors' Championships would have been won by the team this season without Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton stormed his way to a fifth Drivers' Championship after a dominant second half of the season, as the Silver Arrows went on to clinch the Constructors' title in similarly impressive fashion. The success did not seem to rub off on Bottas, however, as his season faded into obscurity, eventually finishing P5 in the drivers' standings, behind his teammate, both Ferrari's and Max Verstappen's Red Bull. The Finnish driver put himself into the history books for all the wrong reasons, becoming just the third driver in the 21st century to go winless in a season driving a championship-winning car. The drop in form meant Bottas became very much second choice in the team, with his priorities switching to that of helping Hamilton go on to the title. Despite the lack of results, Wolff leaped to the Finns' defense. He said, "We wouldn't have won the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship without Valtteri. Valtteri, even with his bad luck, did never allow the spirit and the mindset to drop within the organization. He was always capable to maintain the high spirits. You see, drivers, when they lose the ability to win the championship, the whole thing goes really down the drain. It becomes negative, it becomes dysfunctional. Valtteri until the very end kept us in a positive place. Bottas will have the chance to refocus before the start of the 2019 campaign, as he returns home to make his rallying debut in the 2019 Arctic Lapland Rally." Next news: Lewis Hamilton forced mistakes at Ferrari. Former F1 driver Karun Chandhok expected Ferrari to maintain their lead after Silverstone and go on and win the World Championship. But reflecting on the season outcome, Chandhok believes Lewis Hamilton forced Ferrari and Sebastian Vettel into mistakes. Chandhok, who raced for HRT in the past, said in the Autosport podcast that Monza was a major turning point. Toto Wolff yesterday pinpointed the same race. "I thought after Silverstone that the momentum was at Ferrari. but they went from a lead of 8 points to a loss of 17 by what Sebastian did in Hockenheim, Chandhok said. Russia and Japan were two bad races for Ferrari and for Sebastian Vettel in Austin. But in Monza, Vettel and Raikkonen had the fastest cars on the grid and they were on the first row, but Hamilton took the victory. Lewis forced them into the position. He made sure that Vettel would make a mistake, made sure Kimi would go too fast after the pit stop and get blisters on his tires. Next news: Verstappen, Hamilton has it easier than me. Max Verstappen has said it is easier for Lewis Hamilton to impress when the whole team is about him and has the best car to drive. Verstappen showed his potential title-winning credentials with a very strong second half of the season, which consisted of 7 podium finishes and included 2 well-earned victories. The Dutchman shot up to P4 in the Drivers' Championship and is hoping to emerge as a genuine title threat in 2019. Verstappen was asked if he is ready to realize his title dreams, but said that does not matter because everything else has to fall into place just like it consistently has for Hamilton. It is not about being ready or not ready. You just have to have the right material, Verstappen told Ziggo Sport. Lewis was ready in his first year already, just because he had a really good car. But now he also has less pressure. He has a very good car and his teammate is not there anyway. When the whole team is all about you, it's a lot easier. And the better your car is, the easier it is again. Verstappen also said that his title tilt can be helped by having a Honda power unit fitted to his Red Bull car after being impressed by the numbers. The engine for next year is a completely new one, he added. It has been on the test bench for a while but it's a bit of a wait. I think the prospects are good compared to what we had until now. It is definitely a lot better. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to share and subscribe to your channel to get the latest sports news around the world. Wished health and success. Goodbye.